I wish to take a moment at the outset to acknowledge the harm caused to the people in these cases who have suffered a miscarriage of justice. The wrongly accused and convicted subpostmasters and postmistresses are due an apology from those who have failed them, and I do that today as the head of the system of criminal prosecution in Scotland. The Post Office is part of that system, and I apologise for the failures of those in the Post Office who were responsible for investigating and reporting flawed cases. The relationship between a prosecution authority and an investigating agency must be based on absolute candour and trust. As an investigating agency, the Post Office must act fairly, and this includes an obligation to reveal to prosecutors all material which may be relevant to the issue of whether the accused is innocent or guilty. It is clear that the Post Office failed in its duty of revelation, and as a result, some individuals were prosecuted when they should not have been. Where miscarriages of justice have happened, it is because prosecutors in Scotland accepted, as they were entitled to, evidence and explanations at face value from the Post Office. When it became clear that these explanations could no longer be relied upon, prosecutors changed policies, dropped cases, and subsequently supported the work of the Scottish Criminal Case Review Commission, the Court of Appeal in Scotland, and the UK-wide public inquiry. So between 2000 and 2013, there is no record of prosecutors having been made aware of the bugs and errors in the Horizon system that we now know. Significantly, these bugs and errors impacted on the reliability submitted by the Post Office. Reliability of evidence, rather, submitted by the Post Office. In May of 2013, the Post Office, via external lawyers, first contacted prosecutors to address public concerns that had been raised regarding the Horizon system. In the months that followed, the Post Office and its external lawyers sought to provide assurance to prosecutors that the system was robust. Then, on 5th September 2013, a meeting took place between Scottish prosecutors and Post Office officials, including their external legal counsel. At that meeting, Post Office officials repeated their assurances to Scottish prosecutors. But moving forward, it was agreed that Post Office would obtain expert evidence and a further report to support the integrity of Horizon evidence. Post Office and Crown Office officials met again on the 6th of October 2015. During that meeting, Post Office officials advised that they remain confident in Horizon. Indeed, the then CEO of the Post Office Limited had given evidence to that effect at a parliamentary select committee in February of 2015, advising that they remain confident in the Horizon system. Scottish prosecutors received assurances that the system was robust. These were assurances that prosecutors, without the benefit of hindsight, were entitled to take at face value. They would not have known, nor indeed suspected, that the Post Office may not have been revealing the true extent of Horizon problems. Because of the failures by the Post Office, we now know that a number of people in Scotland may have suffered a miscarriage of justice. I am very deeply troubled by what has occurred, and I remain acutely concerned that the Crown Office and Procurator Fiscal Service was repeatedly misled by the Post Office. Assurances which were just not true were repeatedly given. To those wrongfully convicted, I understand your anger, and I apologise for the way that you've been failed by trusted institutions and the criminal justice system. And I stand beside you in your pursuit of justice.